Okay. Sorry guys, I'm trying to fix it. Hi Jess, hi girl, hey sis, how are you? And the family, we're doing really good. Enjoying our Friday. Sorry, I'm trying to collection title required. Okay, so I made a new sales channel, which is Homegirl Collection. And on the Homegirl Collection, that's where you're going to find the liners, the bundle, all that stuff. I promise you. It's because, so on my last live, I ended, you guys. I'm sorry. So I had to restart my live. So I made available the bundles, you guys. I'm super excited. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for a while for me to drop these, but you could buy the actual bundle. You get the 4 detailed brushes. The blue ones are one size, the pink ones are another size. So the blue ones are 7mm and the pink ones are 5mm, and they're like very fine detailed brushes. This is my personal one, but they look like this. They're super, super, super. Mine's a little beat up because obviously I use mine all the time. So you get 2 of that side, and then the pink one's a little bit smaller. And then obviously this is my palette, the water activating liners. These are the Homegirl liners, and you get all of these colors. All of these colors. You just spray them with water, but I suggest to use setting spray. It just works better with setting spray. And you, as of right now, there's still bundles available because I literally just made them available on my last live. But you could get both of them for 25 bucks. Or if there's no more, or you don't want the bundle and you just want the palette is 20 bucks. Or you just want the brushes are $13.99. But the bundle's really worth it. I mean, you're only paying 25 bucks. Or if you don't want mine, and you want to buy from someone else, you know, I understand. I got mine. These ones are from Amazon, and I got these when I first started doing makeup looks, and it comes with all, mine's are really beat up because I used it a lot. The pans on this, it is way bigger than mine, but mine has more colors than this one. This is what this one looks like. You only get these colors, right? The pan size is bigger than mine, obviously, but it's going to cost you over $100. Over $100. So this one's mine. You get all of these colors. You get 2 whites and then 2 blacks for all of these. Bundle 25, by itself 20. And then this one is a really good brand. You could get it from Amazon. You get all these colors, or just these colors, and it's gonna cost you over $100. So I'm just being honest. But I only have a certain amount of bundles, so if you want the bundle, I suggest you get it right away. Yeah, you just go to Homegirl Movement. Look, I will pin it down below, or I'll put the link available, so it should take you straight to the link. Come on, I just did it. Over here doesn't let me push it. Done. Okay, so it's not gonna let me do it here, so let me just do it from here, okay? I was trying to fix it on here so you guys could find it easier. So if you go on the search button, on the where it says search, and then you just click, you put homegirl, all three of them pops up. But I'm gonna put the link for the bundle. This is the bundle, and then when I get off live, because my computer died, I will fix it so it could be right on the screen when you first hop on. But I'm gonna put the link on here for you guys really fast on my live. Hi, cuz. Hi, Maria. What are you doing, cuz? You ready for the weekend? Okay, so I'm gonna pin it. The pinned link is for the bundle, but if you don't want the bundle and you want to buy them individually, or you just want one or the other, then all you have to do is on the search bar, put homegirl, and it will pop up. It will pop up on there. All three of them. The bundle, the liners, or the detailed brushes. But like I said, I mean, I'm just being honest. You know, sometimes people refuse to support and they're like, fuck that, I'm not buying shit from you, but I want them, so I'm just going to get them from someone else. So I'm even plugging you in that way. If you want to buy them from someone else, I got my first set from Amazon and I paid $100. But if you want to buy mine and you get way more colors and you save a lot of money, theirs is 100, mine's only $20, and you get more colors. So it's actually really worth it. But once I run out of the bundles, then you will have to get them individually. Being a fat ass eating McDonald's. Laugh a lot. I love your hair. Thank you, cuz. I want to be a fat ass too. I want to eat. I haven't ate. Michael came home early from work and I guess he called, but I was, I didn't hear the phone or something at 11. And then he got here and I'm like, you want me to warm up some of the red chili? Because I made chile colorado yesterday. And then I said, do you want me to warm some up for you? And then he's like, no, I'm good. Which means I ate. And I'm like, what did you eat? The fuck? What did you eat? And then he said, I got me a breakfast burrito. And I'm like, and you didn't get me one, bro? That's sad. And he said, I called you and you didn't answer. It doesn't matter. You still just get me one. I always get you stuff when you're sleeping and I don't even ask. I just get it. And I put it right next to you on the freaking counter or on the kitchen table. You don't ever have to ask me. Fuck, I forgot how I do this side. Let me get this dark here. So I'm a little hurt with him right now. Like, what the fuck? I wanted a breakfast burrito too. And I really don't want to go buy food. So I'm just going to eat what there is. Plus, all the kids are going to be leaving in a little bit. They have their first football game at the school. So they're all going to the game. Hi, Claire. Hi, Luna. Luna. I was thinking of finishing my hair. Because I have like the blonde down here on this side. And I just need to add the extensions. But I just kind of don't. I haven't really had the time. And plus I don't know if I want to. But look at my blonde, how outgrown it is already. So this is what my hair looks like before I run my fingers through it. Remember I said if you want it to have a lot of volume to your curls, and you want to make sure you curl them all the way from the root, like literally close to the root. The top, I don't do it that much, but you can basically all the way to the root. And I'm using the 32 millimeter wand from Foxy Bae. But you go all the way to the root like this, and I promise you your curls will have a lot of volume. Hi, friend. Thank you. Debs, hugs to you too, girly. You ready for your weekend? I'm ready for the weekend. And then I'm just going to run my fingers through it. I do not brush it. Brushing it is going to make your curls go away. Why do people do that? Like, I do not understand why anybody would sit there and go through all that curling just to brush it. Carmen, when did you do it? Because sometimes, like, certain cards, I'll have to go and check, but sometimes certain cards, depending on where you're from, it will send it to me, like, your order will go through, but it won't be approved until I approve it. Because sometimes it'll say that it's like a fraud or scam alert, and I have to approve it. And then if I approve it, it's kind of like them telling me, all right, well, if you approve it and it's really a scam, then we're not gonna insure it for you. Sometimes that happens depending on where you're from, but once I approve it, if you ever order again in the future, it won't ever do it again. But I can check. But besides that, anything that you order from me, it's 5 to 7 business days for it to just get shipped out. But I can check for you. Because I had a current order that somebody did during live, but that was like 2 days ago. And besides that, I didn't have any orders. And then besides that, I had a few orders from like a week or 2 ago. And I actually was on live when I went and I dropped those off. Or I might have put it on Snapchat or something. But I'll check for you. So sometimes, another thing, you guys, if you guys, so this is my problem, and I want to get your guys' opinion on it, to be honest. A lot of times, whenever you purchase something on my website, whenever I'm doing your guys' order, if you guys don't select that you want a tracking number, I'm thinking you don't want to get bothered with the tracking number. You'll just get a confirmation order. But if you select that you want a tracking number, it automatically will send it to you. But in a lot of cases, a lot of you guys aren't selecting you want a tracking number, so I don't bother sending it because I don't want to be a bother. Because I'm not going to lie, there's times like that in the past that I'll be doing orders literally like 1, 2 in the morning, and I don't want to bother you guys with that. But if you don't select that you want a tracking number, I'm thinking, well, they don't want one because they didn't select it, right? So do you guys think that even if you don't select that you want a tracking number, I should still send it? Oh, look, I'm going to get this little blonde piece to go down here. Hold on. I just launched my water activating liners and the detailed brushes. Okay, let's see if it works. I guess you can't see my... Oh, I see you, Margarita. I see that comment. Yes, that's how business do. They automatically send a tracking number. Well, that's what I'm saying. On my website, whenever you are paying, it asks you if you want to receive a tracking number. If you select that you want a it's because I made it an option for you guys to pick if you want one or not. So when you select you want a tracking number, when I'm filling in the order and you put you want one, it won't give me the option. Like, it won't even give me the option to not send it to you. As soon as I put the tracking number on there, because I put a tracking number on every order for, you know, for me, for my business, like for purposes of me being able to track it or to back me up in case somebody says I didn't send it. I do that no matter what on my end. But if you selected that you wanted a tracking number, as soon as I put it in that little section on my end, like this, it will automatically send it to you. But if you're not selecting that you want a tracking number, it's not going to send it to you. So I don't go in, I don't make it a purpose to go send it to you, even though you didn't select it. Because I feel like, well, if she didn't select it or he didn't select it, then clearly they don't want a tracking number. And I don't want to bother you guys and send one even though you didn't select it. That's why. So if you want a tracking number, that's why I'm saying you have to select you want a tracking number. Because what if I send you a tracking number and I'm packaging orders at 3, 4 in the morning, and then you get an email in the middle of the night, and now your husband's mad at you because he thinks you're cheating because you're getting notifications in the middle of the night? I just don't want to cause problems, huh? Yeah. Okay. Or ask Dad if Dad can. 3:30. But look at the volume on my hair, you guys. And I did not put no hairspray in my hair. I did not add no texturizing anything to my hair. And I did add some styling serum in my hair just to like make it a little shiny and glossy, as you can see. You just look. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like I don't want to go and do something you didn't want me to do. So when you go to homegirlmovement.com, it automatically takes you to the website. You scroll down and it will show you some of the items that are new. I have to go and add on the front page the eyeliners. That's the only thing that I need to add because it's not obviously there. Then you go on the top right here in the drop menu right here. You click on that and it's going to give you, you go to, it says Homegirl Bundle, or you could go to Home. You click Home and it gives you everything right there. Everything is right there. The only thing that isn't showing is the liners because I got to go and edit. I got to fix it. I didn't fix it. I didn't put it on there, so I need to do it, but my computer's dead. I'm going to do it now. But if you go on the search thing or you click on the link that I pinned down here below, which is not even showing, I need to go and add it. Oh, I put it on the link on the bottom. On the bottom where it has the button to push the reaction or to send stars or to write a comment. It has a picture of kind of like a paper clip. That is the little emoji they use for links. If you click on that, it's going to take you straight to the bundle. Hi, Ashley. Hey, girl. Oh, how beautiful. Love your hair. Thank you. But do you see what I mean? So if your hair does not stay curled, one thing I'm going to tell you, if you add hairspray to your hair, for me personally, that weighs down my curls and it will not stay curled. So I don't add anything in my hair besides a little bit of this styling stuff. And, well, I have a different one too, but I just used this one today. And then the heat protectant, that's it. But then when I'm done with my curls, I just run my fingers through the curls. Do not brush it. If you brush it, you're going to literally wave down your curls. Like, why would you curl your hair for freaking minutes and minutes, even hours, and then brush it out? You're just waving, like you're brushing out the curls. Don't do that. That's all. But a little advice, if your hair doesn't stay curled anymore for whatever reason and you have thick, coarse hair, because curls should last in your hair very, 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 very long. Like, my hair will even have curls tomorrow, especially when I use my Foxy Bae tools. Like, I promise you, if you guys been watching me for a long time, you guys know for a fact the Foxy Bae tools are so freaking good. But you need to add a style, some kind of haircut style. If you don't have any layers in your hair, then don't expect your hair to be all curly like this. If you only have a face frame, then you're going to notice the curls only in the front where you have a face frame. If your hair is all straight and you have no hairstyle at all, like no cut into it, and it's just a bold straight cut, when you curl it, your curls are just going to be on the bottom. That's all you're going to have in the bottom. Yes, so the palette is, this one's mine. I can't find my new one that I have that I've been showing you guys. I honestly don't know where it went. But this one's mine. They're just water activating liners, but I suggest to use setting spray instead of water. But they're super pigmented. I just literally did some of my Halloween looks with it. But if you search Homegirl or just Home, I'm going to fix it, by the way. It will be in the front of the website as soon as I get off. But if you go to the search bar and you put Homegirl, all 3 of them pops up. The palette pops up. The bundle pops up in the detailed brushes. So if you go and you click on the bundle, you get the bundle. It's right there. You can buy it. It's $25 for the bundle. Once I sell out on the bundles, then you can only buy them individually. The palette's $20 and these are $13.99. Buy them together, $25. Yeah, I put it on there, but I can do it again. I'll share the bundle. And then even if you click on this, you guys, like if you click on the bundle on the bottom, it will give you suggestions. Like it says, you may also like, and on the bottom it shows the brushes by itself and the palette by itself. I just got to fix it. And it has 28 colors, 28 different colors. The one that I got from Amazon doesn't have that many, and it's $100. Where is the Facebook?
Mom. That's time to go to the game.
Okay.
After practice.
You get out at 7:30.
The game starts at 7.
It starts at 6.
It does?
Yeah.
Okay.
If that's gonna take you to the game after, that's fine.
Alright, bye. I'm gonna go pick her gin.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so I just pinned it on the bottom to go straight to the actual palette. I'm gonna fix it, you guys. I promise. I just had I didn't even think about doing that, to be honest. But there is my hair. This is what it looks like. I love using this one. And keep in mind too, you guys, this is the 32 millimeter. So if you actually go and you use a smaller barrel, which I think it's they have a 25 millimeter and they also have a 19 millimeter, which the 19 is obviously way smaller. The smaller the barrel, the tighter the curl is, and the more your hair will shrink because of how tight the curl is. But this one, the 32, is the loosest one they have, but it does give you more like a beach wave curl. But mine looks very big and puffy because I kept saying curl it all the way to the root, curl it all the way to the root, because then that makes it add more volume to your hair. A lot of people don't really like volume. I love volume. I love big, messy hair that I've always have. But if you want that kind of look, like the big, puffy hair where it looks like this, then curl it all the way to the root, like all the way to the root. So let me do my lips because that's all I haven't done. And then as soon as I get off, I'll go and fix the website. Shannon, thank you, girl. You're so sweet. Thank you. I feel like very awkward with my eyes. Like I feel like my eyeshadow looks very dramatic because I haven't done eyeshadow like this in a very long time, and I honestly didn't even put no product on my brows, only on the end, because I don't want them to look all dark. And I feel like they look very dark, and I don't have nothing in the front. I didn't put nothing. Maybe the eyeshadow's making them just look... It's because I have very bushy brows. That's why, like, I feel like whenever I add, like, more stuff to my brows, they look even thicker and bushy, and I don't like that. But I feel like right now they look extremely, extremely dark. But most likely it has to do with probably the eyeshadow. I'm so hungry. My tripas are like... So what am I doing tonight? Honestly, I have no idea yet. My older kids, all my Serenity, Nathaniel, and Junior are going to their Serenity and Nathaniel's first football game. That's what they're doing. And me and hubby, Jaden and Zeke, I don't know. Maybe we'll go to the movies or we'll do something. Either way, tomorrow we have to wake up super early. But does my shirt not remind you guys of Donna? That 70s show? Do I look funny? Oh my god, I'm almost spitting. I'm sorry. What happened to all my comments? I don't wear makeup, only face powder, foundation, because my allergies I need. Rose colors. Luna, I feel like depending on what I'm wearing, my nose gets really runny. And it only when I wear makeup and it's something that I'm wearing specifically that causes that. Because if I'm not wearing any makeup, I don't have a runny nose unless I'm sick or I have allergies. But it always happens, and it's so funny because, you know, I've had girls in the past that are just ugly individuals that sit here and judge me for any little thing, that don't like me and watch me. But I've had girls say in the past that my nose is always all runny, and like, isn't that weird that her nose is always runny when she's doing her makeup? Dang, girl, you must really not know shit about makeup, because you're trying to push the story to that I'm doing drugs and that's why my nose is runny. But if you only really knew that I'm probably having an allergic reaction to something that I'm wearing on my face that's causing me to get a runny nose. I mean, it's a little common sense, but people just want to make me come off as like a weird person. And then instead of them looking like they did something by trying to make me look like a person that does drugs, they just look really dumb and slow. But yeah, I feel like when it's really, really, really hot and I'm going to be outside, like for juniors football games and stuff, I don't wear makeup at all. And I really don't care. Like, I feel like I'm very comfortable in not wearing makeup all the time. Like, I mean, I might not have the best skin in the whole entire world. But I feel very comfortable not wearing makeup if I go somewhere. As long as my hair is done and I look decent, I'm happy with that. I really don't care. But I'm not going to sit there and let it melt off. You'd imagine, like... And I can't wear powder on my face because my skin is already, it's normal to dry. So me adding powder on my face would make it worse. Thank you, Felicia. I don't know if I should leave it or finish my hair. I don't know if I should leave it or finish my hair. Only because I have to do the other patch on this side. So you know how it's blonde on this side? And then on the bottom part, I'm supposed to have another patch, which I already started it. As you can see it right here. And I just have to add my extension so it could look long. But I kind of don't mind it like this, to be honest. So I don't know if I should leave it. But I also kind of miss my copper hair color. And I was thinking about doing it now that it's becoming, you know, winter again. I was thinking of going back to copper. But I don't know if I should just leave my hair alone and leave it how it is. But the only thing that sucks about having the blonde patch is, like, look at my roots already. Do you see on this side? On the blonde, like my root, how it's already outgrowing. And I literally feel like, see? I literally feel like it takes such a lot. Like, whenever I bleach my root, it takes... I'm not even lying. I don't know, like maybe like 3 to 4 freaking bleaches of me doing it to get it to match the remainder of the hair. And then by the time I get it to match the remainder of the hair, then I feel like, Jesus, my roots are coming out already. It sucks. That's the only thing that I don't like about having the split hair. I also wanted to add more blonde and do the front, like this side of my bangs, bleach that as well, and then do the whole bottom part of my hair. I used to have my hair like that and I miss it a lot, but it's a lot of work. Oh, that would be nice too. I used to have the bottom of my hair all blonde, but I had the bangs, both of the bangs were like that. Look, I can show you guys. The only thing is that It's a lot of work, man. And my hair is starting to grow back out because remember I showed you guys right here in this little area, right here, all my hair fell out due to postpartum. And now it's starting to grow back. So I'm really happy about that because I was super depressed and sad. So please trust me. I know how it is to feel like, oh my God, I'm going bald. But I was thinking of going back to my hair like I used to have it before, like the blonde. And back then I had like both of the bangs, like the whole entire bangs were blonde. And then the whole bottom part of my hair, the bottom half of my hair was blonde. And I miss it. I think it looked really, really cute. But I also miss this, like the copper color like this. See how it's like copper, but it's like a dark copper. And I miss that. I love the color so much, but it's so damaging. When I say it's damaging, girl, it is so damaging. And then I have my days where I'll see pictures or I'll see other girls with their hair all black and I'm like, oh my God, it looks so pretty, all dark and black. Like, it makes me miss my black hair so bad. It truly does. So I don't know what to do. I'm trying to find the picture with the blonde hair. My whole life, you guys, I've always dyed my hair like crazy. So that's why, like look at how blonde my hair used to be here. My hair's super blonde right there. And it was just the whole front that I had blonde. And I used to love how it looked. Whenever I would put it up, it looked really, really cute. But that was years ago. I'm trying to find the picture. What the heck? I thought I had posted it. Of me saying, like, I miss my blonde hair. I guess I don't have it. Did I not post a picture of Zeke when he turned 4 months? Am I tripping? Did I not? I did, right? Bro, I am so tripping because I think I didn't. Am I behind? I just realized this. No, I think I did, right? Of him, gordito. Oh my God, dude. I'm gonna be so hurt if I didn't. I did. I was so sad. I said, I didn't post my baby boy's 4 months because he's 5 months now. I was about to cry. I know that sounds weird, but I was gonna cry. I'm the same way. I get bored of my hair and then I miss other colors that I had. Yes, and that's the bad thing about me, you guys, is like, since I start missing, like, if my hair's black and I'm like, fuck, I miss the blonde, and then I want to bleach it, and then it's like, girl, you're gonna damage the shit out of your hair, so you need to not, you know, do that. And then when my hair's blonde, then I'm like, I miss all my black hair, so then I dye it black, and then I regret it, and I do it all the time. But I've been dyeing my hair since I was in middle school, like Serenity's age. I've been dyeing my hair as long as her. And the crazy thing about it is with Titi, she loves her hair to be red, like that burgundy red. And in my middle school years, my hair was always burgundy red. She wants me to dye my hair burgundy red so bad, and I'm like, Dad doesn't like for me to dye my hair like that. I don't know why. Like, he says he doesn't care, but I know he don't like it. Maybe he dated a girl with red hair. I don't know. Felicia, I do. I leave it too. But I'm just saying, like, I literally just did the blonde and it sucks because it already grew out and it took so long for me to get it to match. Because my blonde is like platinum blonde. So I'm like, damn, it took forever just to get it to match. And then finally I get it to match. And my hair outgrows. I shouldn't even have did my lips. I am so hungry. I'm gonna go eat now, but I don't know if Junior said he asked Michael if he could go to the movie, to the game. And honestly, I'd rather Junior go so Titi's not. She's going with her friend too, but I'd rather Junior be there too. Some drama happened yesterday at school, you guys. I freaking hate that school so much. And I don't hate the school itself, but I hate like the principal and like they're like on a big old power trip. Tell me why Serenity got in trouble yesterday. Because she asked the teacher her name. How the fuck does my daughter get in trouble for asking the teacher her name? And the reason why Serenity asked her name was because she didn't know how to address her. Like, what is she supposed to call her? And keep in mind, so Titi was late to one of her classes, so they made her go to ISS. So she was sitting in ISS, right? And the lady, I guess she was already being rude as it is. But there was a little girl that went up to Serenity's desk. Keep in mind, the little girl got up and went to Serenity's desk and asked Titi if she could borrow her brush. And Serenity was like, yeah. Well, the lady got mad, you know, because they're in ISS. And she told the little girl that she needed to sit down and for them to stop talking. So the little girl left. She turned around and she sat down. They did exactly what the lady said. But then the lady was being hella rude, right? So Serenity didn't know how to address her because they didn't know her name. So Serenity asked her, she said, what's your name? And then she's like, I don't have to tell you my name. I'm not going to give you my name. What the fuck? Are you kidding me, bro? Like, are you fucking kidding me? So what is, to me personally, like even Serenity, this is what she was saying, like to her, it's more disrespectful to be like teacher, or lady. That's more disrespectful. But you're telling me because she asked you for your name, my daughter was being disrespectful. What the fuck? And then right after that, the lady leaves the room and then she comes back with security and takes Serenity to the front desk to talk to the main principal. And Serenity was like, why am I even here, right? So then the principal goes in there and the principal's like, why are you giving her a hard time? And she doesn't have to give you her name and you just want her name to report her. And it's like, so you left the ISS class to go and rat out my daughter to the principal and claim that she was being disrespectful to you because she asked for the name. She asked you your name, and that's disrespectful. So then the lady told the principal that Serenity had gotten told more than 3 times to sit down and to stop talking. And Serenity said, that's not what happened, though. And then she's like, the guy's like, well, what happened then? What happened? And he said, so you're calling her a liar? And then she said, well, she is lying because that's not what happened. She never told me to sit down. I was sitting down. This girl came to my desk. So when she told her to sit down and for us to stop talking, the girl turned around and she sat down and we stopped talking. She's just upset because I asked her name, and the principal's like, she doesn't have to give you her name. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? What do you mean? She's not, so what the fuck is she supposed to call her? Oh, I think they just have it out for Serenity, honestly, because of what happened last year. And they're like, you just wanted her name to get her in trouble. And And if she did, what the fuck is it to you? You still have to give her your name. And that's not even what Titi was gonna do. She was just asking her name. And the principal had her back, bro. I was so pissed off. Yes, Felicia, and it's so annoying because, like, how is that disrespectful? And then Serenity said, Mom, I didn't even say nothing. I was literally just staring at him and letting him talk. And I didn't want to say nothing because then I didn't want them to say I'm being disrespectful. And that the guy was like, you're just being a smart aleck and you want to get her in trouble and nah. And I'm like, okay, well, if the teacher wasn't doing anything wrong, when Serenity asked her for her name like this, she should have gave her her name because you're confident enough to know you're not doing nothing wrong, so you don't care if they report you because you know you're not doing anything wrong. So why was it an issue? But you were being rude and you were being petty for whatever reason. That's why you didn't want to give her your name, and that's why you went and ratted her out. And I told Titi, I'm so glad you stayed quiet and didn't say nothing. And then I'm like, well, were you in trouble or not? She said, Mom, I literally told the principal, am I in trouble? Am I getting written up or something so you can call my mom? And then they didn't, the guy was like, where are you supposed to be right now? What do you mean? She's in ISS. That's where you guys pulled her from. And that the principal was like, I need you to go back to ISS and finish the remainder of your period. Okay, so then she wasn't in trouble. So you guys just pulled her into the office to basically intimidate her. I'm not ratting her out for being rude. Like, not even when Serenity got in trouble for beating up that other little girl did the principal make it even a priority to come out and speak to the parents. But you're going to go and do that to her now? For asking the teacher her name? Like, you're a fucking piece of shit. And I have no respect for you. Because that whole school is literally on a big ol' power trip. Big time. And some of them are really nice, you guys. Like, my oldest son, his counselor, she is so sweet and she's so nice. But the ones that Titi has to deal with, they're rude. You need to take it to the school board. I want to, Denise. I don't know who to talk to, though. And that's the thing, is that I think that's why they're like that, because of what happened last year. And I kept telling them, like, I'm going to report you guys to the school board for what you guys are doing to my daughter. And I couldn't do it because I don't know who to talk to. And plus, to be honest with you, I didn't really try looking into it because I was super sick with my pregnancy. And then after that, it was too late. They had already threw her out and it was a big old mess. But now I truly do want to report them, because now it seems like they're just trying to intimidate her. Because I've never heard anything like this, that your kid gets in trouble for asking the teacher her name. And keep in mind, she's not even a teacher. She's one of those people that works for the school. I think she works like with the computers or something. But apparently, whenever the ISS teacher needs to be released to go to the bathroom, to go to the office, to go to lunch, she goes in there and takes her spot. So she's not even a fucking teacher. And she was being rude to all the fucking kids. And Titi told the real ISS teacher, she told her what had happened. And even her, bro, even she agreed that the lady is very rude. I'm not even lying, I promise you guys. You guys are probably like, at this point, it's your daughter's the problem, but I promise you no. Okay, you guys, I'm done. I'm gonna hop off. I finally got this faja that I can't find any of my fajas. They're somewhere in my house and I just can't find them. But I got me this one that I really wanted to try. So I'm gonna try to like put it on and see what happens. Even though I feel like I'm losing a lot of weight now, like look at my belly. Remember I told you guys, like in the nighttime, by the time it's nighttime, my stomach gets all big. But I'm going on day 3 of me taking the correct dose for my thyroid. And my doctor was saying the reason why my stomach and my legs and my hands were getting super swollen was because they had me on the wrong medication. So I'm hoping that's what it is. But I feel like I'm losing weight too. But I got me this faja, so I'm excited to try it. It looks like this. And the reason why I like this one, you guys, so much, because it has a built-in bra as well. And it has the full back. Because sometimes when you wear like the regular faja that goes around just your waist, when it's super, super, super tight, yeah, it makes your belly look really flat, and then it makes you look super snatched. But then it pushes all the fat up, and then your back looks all big and you look like a fucking wrestler. This one won't do that because it's like a whole vest. So I'm excited to try it. I'll try it and then I'll show you guys. So maybe I'll try it on later on and then I'll let you guys know what I think. But the price wasn't bad either, so I'm hoping it's a good one. And we'll see what happens. I will just look up the school board and call up there and report it. I'm gonna do it. I really am, because at this point, honestly, I'm not like, and I'm not a hard person either. But I was telling Michael, and I told Serenity, look, I want to, what you didn't do nothing wrong. You literally just asked her name. You didn't do anything wrong. But I have a feeling, because I know how they work already, like I know how they are. I have a feeling that if I call the school and I tell them like, hey, what is the problem with my daughter? Why was she in trouble? All she did was ask for her name. I already know that they're going to hit me with the, well, why was she even in ISS in the first place? It seems to me like she should be more concerned about making it to class on time, so that way she don't go to the ISS class and then she don't have to deal with that teacher. Guaranteed that's what they're going to tell me. Guaranteed, because that's what the type of people they are. They will go around everything to try to make it seem like you're the problem. Your child is the problem. So that's how good I know them, that I could guarantee that that's what they're going to tell me. Your daughter shouldn't even be in ISS. She should be going to class on time and blah, blah, blah. That's why I'm not even going to bother to call them, but I definitely want to report them. Yeah, see, that's what, and the thing is, Felicia, she's not even a teacher. Margarita, I got it from TikTok. Thank you, Amy. I got this shirt is from Target, but I'm telling you guys, it reminds me of Donna from that 70s show. I'm going to show you. She would always wear shirts like this. Donna. I think it's so hilarious because all I need is the bell bottoms. She would always be wearing stuff like this, and maybe because it matches her hair, but I know for a fact that she would always wear shirts with the little print like that. That's me. I'm Donna. That's so hilarious. I know for a fact I seen her on the show with the yellow and the little, I don't know, it just gives me 70s show for sure. Maybe I'm tripping, but I swear. Do you guys see it or no? That's the only one that I see that kind of be giving it. Oh, where did it go? Anyways, if you guys like this Winnie the Pooh shirt, I got it yesterday at Target. Target has cute little graphic shirts. But there's my hair, you guys. This is what it looks like. Remember, do not brush your hair. Don't put hairspray. Do not put no texturizing anything. And if you want it to not be all frizzy either, make sure you put some serum in it. Serum will never weigh down your hair. I promise you that. A baseball tee, yes, but I think I've seen her with a shirt, like a yellow shirt like this with the trimming, like a burgundy like that. That's why it reminds me so much of her. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go and fix the website so you guys can see this as soon as you go to Homegirl Movement. This will be posted in the front and it'll be easier to access for you guys to purchase it. So it is available, you guys, if you guys want your water activating liners And the detail brushes are amazing. You could even use them for a regular, to do like a regular liner. They're really small detailed brushes like this. Super, super small. And then the pink ones, I believe, are a little bit shorter on the length for these. Also, if you're a nail tech, you could actually use these as well for nail techs. But these water activating liners, you could use them on your face. You could use them on your clothing. You could use it to paint, like on, like if you want to create a drawing or something like art or whatever. These work for that as well. Trust me, because I actually used them to, I needed black for my my Valentine hearts that I did for my Valentine's Christmas tree. I needed black and I used this for it. My little Smile Now Cry Later one, I used these for it. But yeah, if you get the bundle for both of them, you're gonna only pay $25. If you want to buy it, you just want the palette, 20 bucks. If you just want the brushes, $13.99. So definitely the bundle is really, really worth it. Another thing, if you guys, you know, you don't like me for whatever reason and you're here watching me and you do want the water activating liners, but you just don't want to support me, I'm going to help you out because I'm a nice girl like that. They also have them at Amazon. These are the ones from Amazon. The pants are bigger than mine, but you're not going to get as many colors. Mine's all beat up. And this one's going to run you $100. Okay? So that's another option. If you don't want mine, you could get that one over $100, or you could get mine and you get 28 colors for 20 bucks, or the bundle 25. But that's available on my Homegirl Movement website or on Facebook. I'm gonna go and fix it for you guys as well. But I love you guys so much. I'm also gonna be doing a giveaway as well. I'll be posting it on Facebook. And yeah, but I will see you guys later. I am gonna do Halloween looks, but now not till October. I was gonna start early, but I decided that instead of starting early, this whole month of September, I'm gonna dedicate myself to decorating the outside of my house, like get on it early. That way for Halloween, I don't have to decorate outside and I could just do at least attempt to doing Halloween looks. But if I ever decide to do one during, like now, because I mean, it is barely September, then I'll do it. I've done 2 looks already so far, so I kind of feel like I have a little advantage because I'm gonna try to do the 31 days of Halloween and do 1 look every day. But I did start early and I have 2 already. 2, so if 2 days out of the month of October I feel like I can't do it or I'm sick or whatever happens, then I have 2 days to spare. But if I, you know what I mean, I'm trying to do at least 31 looks for sure. The baby's in there with Dad. He's with Dad. I don't think he's awake, to be honest. Okay, guys, I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you guys do purchase the wand from Foxy Bae or any hair products, they have a sale right now where you could get 4 liquid products of your choice, 4 of them for, I don't remember the price, but they have a bundle in there. Anything that you buy on Foxy Bae, if it's already on sale, use code Xocrystal and it'll take off more money. It takes, I think, like 10 to 15% off on top of it already being on sale. But that's if you use my code Xocrystal. And then this is the 32 millimeter. And then of course the heat protectant, that's all I used to curl my hair and make it look like this. And definitely curl all the way towards the root to get that extra volume. And hold it in a little bit longer on there so that way your curls will last. When you're done curling your hair, do not brush it. Don't do that. Just let it sit for a little bit and then just run your fingers through it like this. And that's it. Do not brush it. If you brush it, you're brushing out the curls. Like, I'm serious. My dad is Ezekiel. Oh, really? I wanted to do his name to be a little like unique and different because I did that with all my kids. The only one that isn't unique and different is Junior because he's a junior. But Junior's name was more of a like, yeah, bitch, I had a baby with him and he's my man situation, me being petty. And I can admit it, but that's what it was. He's the real living only Michael Jr. I promise you that. But the rest of my kids, I wanted it to be like kind of different names, like Serenity, Nathaniel, Jaden, and now Ezekiel. Because I feel like now it kind of seems they're a little bit more common. But when I first had Nathaniel, there wasn't a lot of Nathaniels back then. There wasn't a lot of Serenities. And then obviously now I feel like there's not a lot of Ezekiels, you know? So I kind of wanted them all to be like that. But I'm not going to lie, girl. My junior, that was me being petty. And I don't give a fuck. I sure was being petty. But I love you guys so much. And I'll see you guys later. If I go and finish my skeleton, because, you know, I'm trying to make it look like a corpse, I'll go on there. I'll come live with you guys when I'm done eating. Once I figure out what we're going to do. But I love you guys. And I'll see you guys in a while. Love you guys so much. Bye.